On Unit 1, once you are ready to make your artwork, which you know you are ready to make your artwork because you have done the design formulas where you have added A plus B to equal C, and the A box is a black and white drawing that shows whatever the element is, and the B box is a black and white drawing that shows whatever the regular rhythm, or whatever the principle is, and then the C box is those two components added together and renegotiated to make a brand new composition that shows both the element and the principle. Once you have those done, you are going to pick out your two favorites. So I've picked out these two. You will get a sheet of paper that is 12 inches by 6 inches. You will take your sheet of paper and very carefully you will fold it in half. This will create two 6 by 6 spaces. Don't work on it folded up, always work on it unfolded. Then to recreate these drawings is harder than you think it should be. The trick is to take your pencil and divide your spaces in half. Then you can use that as a guide. So this piece here has to go from here to almost the center of that box down below. So then I would come to this area and I would give myself little dots onto where I think that is. It's also very helpful to lightly divide this space. We don't need it to be perfect, but we do want it to be the same drawing. And then to use your pencil to draw in your design. And after you've started with this, if you look at your product and you're like, oh, that doesn't look as good as my first one, then you would want to come and ask for help. Once it is all drawn out, you get your number bag with the 3 Sharpies in it, making sure that you have a scratched piece of paper down, and using all 3 Sharpies. You will first go over your lines in the ultra fine Sharpie that has the little point. Again, if it's helpful to take your ruler and lay it down. And then the trick is never work inward to your paper, always work outward, because then you can let the Sharpie go off the page and it won't make little goobers on your paper. Once you have outlined it in the ultra fine, then you can switch over into whichever size makes the most sense. It's always best to work with a smaller Sharpie than too big. And then you do want to take time to watch your craftsmanship, but every once in a while you'll goober. And when you goober, you just take your ruler, line it back up, and then pull across. And you do that, see, you can still see my goober a little bit, so I'm going to move my ruler back just a little bit further and pull across, and then that's how you can cover up mistakes. Once this is done, you go ahead and bring it up to me for grading. Awesome. Clear enough?